Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. However this finds you, I hope it finds you well. I'm not going to be on here for a long time, but I am going to be on here for an informative time. That is because today we are diving into a topic that has been coming up in my DMs and emails often, and that is, how do you successfully change jobs during a downturn? I know the headlines can be intimidating and scary. There are layoffs, hiring freezes, rising costs of living, the cost of eggs, damn it. Here's the thing, while these challenges are real, so are the opportunities. I know that all of this feels like deja vu, but new at the same time. Y'all know me though. I'm all about finding the silver lining and making strategic moves even in uncertain times. First, before making any big moves, you've got to know what you're walking into. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the number of permanent employees who lost their jobs increased from 170,000 to 1.7 million last year this time. Not all industries are hit the same way. Some sectors are resilient, even in downturns. Now, I know that up until recently, government was one of these industries, but we are leaving that behind for now. Industries like energy, digital services, healthcare, and infrastructure, those often remain intact or even thrive when the economy and other things are uncertain. And this is a reminder, it's not just about finding any job. This is about making smart moves that bring you closer to your dream. A question that I often get asked is right now the right time to change jobs? I'm going to be honest with you. The answer is it depends. Now, I know that's not a direct answer, but it's the truth. Walter Frick at the Harvard Business Review argues that an economic downturn or instability can push us to develop new skills and explore different career paths. I agree. Those who adapt and take chances will come out stronger. I am proof. Another individual, Rachel Forshaw, backs this up, noting that those who upskill when they move occupations will command a significantly higher wage change, approximately 3 percentage points higher than the average earner, than those who downskill or those who stay the same. So if your current role isn't allowing you to grow, this might feel like a good time to make a strategic shift. What I don't want you to do is hear the headlines and seize up if it is not appropriate for you. Even while you are in a role that feels stable, which is great, now is the perfect time for you to upskill. Let's talk a little bit about building a robust career strategy. First, research industries that are downturn proof. Remember, I mentioned sectors like healthcare, digital, AI, energy. These are known to hold steady. What you need to do is align your skills and your experience to make yourself an asset in these growth areas. Next, leverage your networking skills. Downturns can make hiring circles smaller and make competition greater. So your network becomes even more critical. Reconnect with old colleagues, attend industry events, and let your network know that you're exploring new opportunities. The goal here is to do this before you need to do this. Next, upskill continuously. I mentioned this earlier. Companies value transferable skills, so take those online courses. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Coursera and the courses that I love in another video. There's Udemy, and there are even free resources on YouTube. These are all gold mines for learning. Earn your certifications. Show that you are adaptable. Next, craft a standout cover letter and resume. Now, this is controversial. Some people do not believe in tailoring their resume for each particular role. And I get it. But one of the things that you can do is to look at a theme behind the roles that you're applying for. What are the commonalities? And tailor a resume for that specific type of role. You feel me? That's different than tailoring for each specific role that you apply to, but still very relevant. You want to highlight those skills that are aligned and then quantify your achievements to make it easy for a recruiter to see your value. Up next, acing the interview. Be ready to explain why you're changing jobs during a downturn. We're all human, and it's okay to want change. You want to crisply, succinctly highlight your desire for growth and the unique value that you bring to the table. Finally, friend, when it comes to negotiating that offer, do your research on salaries for your role and location. Even in a downturn, advocate for your worth. Let's pause for a second to talk about adopting a growth mindset. I know it's tempting to wait until a storm passes, to freeze, but sometimes you have to learn to dance in the rain. So you need to embrace a growth mindset. Instead of seeing obstacles, look for these opportunities for you to develop new skills and become invaluable in your industry. This is not about desperation, it's about preparation. It's not just about surviving. I want you to be thriving. And while you're navigating this transition, remember, build a financial cushion. I can't say it enough. Build a financial cushion. This way, if things hit the fan, you have a buffer during your search. And if you don't have that yet, explore part-time opportunities or freelancing work. This will help mitigate financial risk while you pursue those long-term goals. Keep an eye on your benefit. If a current job offers you career services, any of that, take it while you have it. All right, y'all. I told you that I would not be on here for a long time, but for an informative time. And I delivered. This is just an entry point, but I hope that it gave you clarity and confidence to tackle times which are uncertain. Don't let fear freeze you. If you're navigating a shift, I want to hear from you. You can drop a comment below or you can reach out to me directly. I love hearing from y'all. I always do. And I want to support you. Be sure to share this with your guys or your girlies, anybody who needs some inspiration today, and that's everybody. Hit like and subscribe. And remember, until next time, you are capable of big things.